In this video, I'm going to share with you the best chocolate chip cookie on YouTube. We'll be looking at recipes from 5 of the biggest YouTubers, and we'll be analyzing their secret ingredients to see which makes the best chocolate chip cookies. We'll be looking at different techniques, different secret ingredients. I then lettered each of them and had over 25 people taste test them. Each person ranked them first through fifth, and here's what happened. Hi, hello, and welcome. I'm excited for this video. I hope you are excited. If you're excited, give it a thumbs up. All of these recipes that I have tried, I have the videos linked down in the description box below. I'm going to introduce each YouTuber and recipe, and then I'm going to give you the results at the end. So let's get into it. So first of all, this is Anna Olsen. She's a professional baker, and she has over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Now, as far as any interesting ingredients or techniques, the first thing she did was she mixed it all by hand, and I thought this was interesting. The other unique thing was that she made it all in one bowl. There was no separate dry and wet. It all went into one bowl. She also used cornstarch, which is a unique ingredient. I think it brought some moisture to the cookies. And then she also toasted and chopped pecans, which I guess it's kind of dependent on what you prefer, but most of the people that tried them really enjoyed the pecans. And here's the finished cookie. The pecans add a nice texture to the cookie and a nice flavor. Overall, I thought this cookie was really good, and that cornstarch helps it to last a little bit longer. The second person we have in our cast of characters is Rosanna Panino. She's a huge YouTuber. She's known for her nerdy nummies, and this cookie recipe took her over a year to develop. Now, while it doesn't have any special ingredients or special techniques really, it yields a really buttery cookie that stays soft for a long time. All of these recipes were filmed the day after I baked them, which I think really attests to their texture and how it holds up. Next, we have Natasha from Natashas Kitchen. She really loves to create videos that are really interesting to watch. She and her husband work together to create videos that have lots of different techniques and are really visually interesting to watch. So her cookie really was pretty basic as far as ingredients. One technique that I noticed was that before she popped the cookies in the oven, she put some more chocolate chips in the top to make it really pretty, and you do get a super uniform looking cookie and super pretty with those chips in the top. They're not quite as moist, but that's part of why they keep their shape. They have a little more flour in them. Our next character is from Bigger Bolder Baking. I've enjoyed watching Gemma for a long time on YouTube, and I was super excited when I went to film this video on Thursday. I noticed she had just posted a cookie recipe, so I decided to jump in. Now, there were so many unique ingredients. Here she was using olive oil in her cookie. She thought it brought a great nuttiness to the cookie, and I thought that was so interesting, so I wanted to give it a try. I will be honest with you, the olive oil threw me off. When I would pull it out of the oven, I would smell that, but everybody that tried it, nobody could taste it, and if I didn't mention it, no one thought about it. She also used dark chocolate chunks, and this is the most interesting thing to me. When she pulled it out of the oven, she banged it on her doorstep to give it a crackled look. And here it is. You can see that super yummy chunk in the middle using those dark chocolate bars, and that olive oil does really lend a nice softness. So although the ingredient, especially the olive oil, threw me off, it ended up being a super yummy, flavorful cookie. The final cookie comes from a channel named Honeysuckle. This is another channel I've been following for a long time, so I was excited to include them in the video. And this cookie has a lot of unique flavors and many different layers to it. So the first thing that she added was this Kerrygold butter, which is an Irish butter, and you actually brown it. So you can see you cook it over the stove and it separates and creates this really interesting flavor. Then she used dark chocolate chips, and then there were these really big ones, which I am a big fan of, so I was excited to include them. She also topped each of the cookies with some salt, so this is the salt that I used, and I did enjoy that on the cookie. And the final thing that was unique about her cookie recipe was that she used a giant scoop. So my recipe yielded 8 cookies. I think hers made 6 with her scoop. These super big, beautiful cookies that were really soft, and those chips, they just really make sense in a cookie that's this big. So that was a really fun cookie to try too. After I had made all the cookies, it was time to test them. So the next morning, I took them to work and had my coworkers give them a try. I had them rate them on a really simple scale, and then I also shared them with my family, and everyone had their own favorite cookie, so it was fun to hear, and I didn't tell them anything about any of the cookies. And the winner is, drum roll, Rosanna Panino. So ironically, like, one of the simplest cookies in the video was the winner, and she won by far. So give that one a try. I do also want to give a few other mentions. I'm awarding Anna Olsen's recipe, the one bowl wonder. So if you just want to dirty one single bowl and you don't have to use a mixer, that is the recipe for you. If you're looking for some unique flavors, try Bigger Bolder Baking's olive oil and Honeysuckle's brown butter cookie. And the last honorable mention, if you like a really pretty cookie, the prettiest cookie goes to Natashas Kitchen. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, hit subscribe. If you have ideas for more videos like this, a different video you'd like to see, like best French silk pie on YouTube or whatever, put it in the comments below. Have a great week. Bye.